This is part 3 of Rolling Stone's 500 greatest songs of all time. The first one, you know, the 500 through 401, was pretty bad. Yeah, I gotta say it was really horrible. The 401 through 300, I believe. Yeah, to 300 was not the best, you know. So I do hope that this one gets better. Yeah, you know, the last one, it wasn't as bad as the first one, so we're gonna see if it gets better. It gets kind of better, I guess, you know, because we get on top of the list, so there we are. If you're not familiar with this format, if I like something, I'm gonna talk about it. If I love something, I'm gonna talk about it. If I hate something, I'm gonna talk about it. And if I'm in the middle, I'm just gonna say the title, you know, say the name, say the number, and move on. Say the artist and stuff like that. You probably all you are probably all familiar with this format, so there we are. Yeah, I just drink fucking 2 cans of energy, so let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I record these videos back to back, so I'm a bit tired, but we're gonna get through this with some energy. You're gonna get somewhere, right? You're gonna get somewhere. Number 299 is Tired of Being Alone by Al Green. 298 is Train in Vain by The Clash. 397 is She's Not There by The Zombies. 296 is Stand by Eminem, although I hate hip hop in its truest form. I do think, you know, that Stan is an insightful, meaningful song on the Marshall Mathers LP. Really lazy name, you know, just his artist name with LP behind it. Really lazy name for an album, but it is quite a dark album. I've reviewed it on the channel, so if you want to check it out, check it out. I'm not the biggest fan of it, so you're gonna see the rating, but you know, still is an alright record, you know, especially for in rap standards. It is a masterpiece right here, but you know, just in the single format, it is alright, I guess. It is alright. Not the worst piece of shit on here. It can be on the list, I don't fucking care. You know, above Comfortably Numb, above Wish You Were Here, above Iron Man, above Black Sabbath. I mean, what the fuck, Rolling Stone. But still, it is an alright track, and it is a Rolling Stone. I mean, come on. 295 is Can't Buy Me Love by the Beatles. 294 is Money, That's What I Want by Bert Strong. 293 is Walk This Way by Run DMC. 292 is Gotta Load More. Amazing, I love Rolling Stone. Fucking hell. Summer Babe, Winter Version, what the fuck? Pavement, I'm not sure what that stands for. Yeah, there we go. 291 is Smokestack Lightning by Howling Wolf. 290 is... Oh, this is a long ass name. What's So Funny About Peace, Love and Understanding by Elvis Costello and The Attractions. Oh, fucking hell. And the artwork is really horrible, so don't check it out. I've heard, you know, that Elvis Costello is a great artist, so you can check him out, but the cover art, just know. 289 is Call Me by Blondie. 288 is Help Me by Joni Mitchell. 287 is You Are the Sunshine of My Life by Stevie Wonder. Number 286 is Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Yeah, you know, one of the defining songs of the 2000s, and I think it's actually really offensive to, you know, write an elephant on your painting while you are painting your girlfriend, or Jack White's girlfriend, his band member, you know, his I'm not sure what her name is, but Amy White, pretty sure. No, that is someone else, I think. I believe her name was Amy White, but maybe it's something else. I'm not sure. Amy White, Jack White, I'm not sure. But, you know, I believe they are, or they were in a relationship until they broke up. Literally, you know, with each other and the band, so there we are. I believe they had something, or maybe their family. That would be fucked up, but still, has no any relevance to the fucking song, but still. But Seven Nations Army, it is a modern classic and it is a fucking arena anthem for sure. No, it gets played at almost everything, so yeah, that is just only saying how memorable the song really is, especially for the 2000s. 285 is Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. 284 is Chapel of Love by the Dixie Cups. I mean that name alone, Dixie Cups, really. 283 is Pictures of You by The Cure. 282 is Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie. Wow, the single, you know, the face is iconic, but you know, his body is blue. I don't understand that, but still, you know, David Bowie is a classic artist, and I'm just basically rating these things off of cover art, which isn't the best thing to do. That is really, you know, it can be really harmful for some people because, you know, the artist in question doesn't even see this video because it is so obscure. But the people that do watch this get really offended by it if they are really big fan of what I'm talking about David Bowie, for example. You know what I'm saying, but still, you know, David Bowie is a classic artist, and I do love the song. I only think, you know, the cover art is a bit weird, but that is just me. 281 is I'll Take You There by the Staple Singers, never heard of them. 280 is Born in the USA by fucking Bruce Springsteen. Born in the USA! Just that horrible cry, the vocals are horrible. The lyrics, you know, are really dark and messed up. And actually, you know, it is quite an ironic song because people think, yeah, born in the USA, America, freedom. They think those, you know, positive things. Although it is about, I believe, you know, the negative side about America. So about, you know, how fucked up America can really be, the presidency. Stuff like that, you know, it is a really dark song, so that is actually a fun twist that the song really has, but besides that, you know, I think the song is shit and it's horrible. Although the meaning is funny, you know, the song overall just fucking sucks and Bruce Springsteen is a shitty fucking artist. Yeah, you can argue with me with that all day, every day, but you know, he's just fucking horrible. And that's how it is. 279 is Somebody to Love by Jeff and Airplane. Yeah, and if you love Bruce Springsteen, I don't have anything against you, but just listen to some better music. Just listen to some Black Sabbath, listen to some Metallica, and if you're not into that, listen to some, you know, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, fucking Van Halen, Tin Lizzy. Listen to some classic rock, you know, Kinks, Beatles, you know, of course. Just listen to those, man, The Who. I can continue with that all day, every day. You know, so many better bands than Bruce Springsteen. I mean, come on. 278 is Something by the Beatles. I love this song. It is really, you know, really relaxing to listen to. Really chilled, just a really laid down tune. And I actually never seen this single art, which is pretty interesting. You know, just the band chilling out in a, I believe, a mansion, because I mean they are the Beatles, of course. It is a really interesting cover art to see. So there we are. You know, it's not really interesting, but it still kind of is. You know, because I have never seen it. And you know, you've seen the Beatles everywhere, so that's pretty interesting. 277 is Sweet Little 16 by Chuck Berry, really old song, not the biggest fan of it. 276 is Sloop John B by the Beach Boys. You gotta remember, that this is at least my opinion, everything before the year 1960 is for me, you know, old dated music. So, you know, if you're gonna say, you know, Elvis Presley or something like that, I do think, you know, that it is outdated, crappy music. And you can say, you know, Chuck Berry and Elvis Presley are great. They're one of the most revolutionary guys in music. I know, you know, they have done some groundbreaking work back in the day, but it doesn't hold up to today. You know, I really do think, you know, that Beatles songs and Led Zeppelin in the late 60s, and I believe, no, not Deep Purple, but you know, those bands, The Who, are really still great to listen to. This, you know, still to this day, so that only proves how great the music has aged like a fine wine. But I do think, you know, that the 50s work is just really outdated, in my opinion. If you don't agree with me, that just, you know, You can comment it in the comment section down below, but you're not gonna, yeah, you're probably not gonna, you know, convince me to listen to, you know, music before the 60s. That is probably not gonna be, because the 60s really is the golden year of music, and yeah, it actually got, well, better or worse in a way, in which way you will see it, but still, you know, before the 60s, it was pretty crappy. 265 is He Stopped Loving Her Today by George Jones. If it didn't say 276, that is Sloop John B by the Beach Boys, the first Beach Boys songs on the list, I believe, so that's pretty interesting. Like I said, He Stopped Loving Her Today by George Jones, 275. Really cringy cover art by himself. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna advise you something. If you're just gonna stand there on your cover art, don't fucking do that. That is really lazy, really stupid. The Beatles did it in their early career, and that looked retarded. So look where that got them. Well, a lot of mainstream success. But yeah, just, you know, just don't do it, or at least when you do it, the entire band with something creative behind it. Yeah, that is just what I have to say about that. Really doesn't matter, you know, if the music is just great. It really doesn't matter. Roadrunner by the Modern Lovers, 274. 273 is Jesus Walks by fucking Kanye West. Kanye West is horrible. I do really hate him. I mean, Jesus Walks, you know. I actually tried to get into this song. I've heard, you know, that it is one of the best hip hop songs ever made, or actually one of the best, you know, Kanye West songs. So I thought to myself, you know, he is a critical acclaimed artist. There has to be something good about Kanye West. So I tried the song out, and it is fucking trash. It is really horrible. I tried to get into it, you know, it was alright at the beginning, but even then he was pretentious. And at the ending, the auto-tune, oh my god, this song is fucking horrible. I really tried to get into Kanye West. I really tried with, you know, the Bohemian Rhapsody cover. That is amazing right there. Fuck off, Kanye West. And Jesus Walks, you know, it's right along there as one of his worst compositions of all time. If he even wrote it, you know. Who's the writer of this? Rhymefest. So there he actually co-wrote it. So yeah, that is actually really surprising to see that he actually wrote one of his songs. But there we are. Probably not a lot, but still. It still remains shit, whoever writes it, you know. It still is Kanye West. 272 is Sunday Bloody Sunday by U2. You know, another classic song. Fucking destroys Kanye West for sure. Do love early U2 records, you know, War, Unforgettable Fire, Joshua Tree is a classic as well. You really gotta love those. Those are gonna be on the list as well, probably, so we're gonna see about that. 271 is Personality Crisis by New York Dolls. I definitely have a new personality crisis because I don't know these fucking guys. Well, I've heard of them, but still, you know, not really familiar with them. 270 is Tighten Up by Archie Bell and the Drills. 269 is Walking in the Rain by the Ronettes. 268 is Sail Away by Randy Newman. 267 is He's a Rebel by the Crystals. 266 is Oh Baby Baby by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. 265 is Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder. Yeah, actually a song that I have heard. I do love the song. You know, it isn't his best song, but still, you know, a really classic song from a wonderful artist. Really love Stevie Wonder. 264 is Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley. Yeah, you have, of course, yeah, the writer is Leonard Cohen, who is the original writer, I believe. But, you know, the Jeff Buckley version is infinitely superior. It is just a masterpiece, you know, it really is great. It is one of the greatest compositions ever made. And one of the best, yeah, actually a cover, yeah. It is actually a cover because, you know, it isn't his song, so one of the greatest covers of all time, hands down. Love it. 263 is Oh What a Night by the Dells. 262 is I Can See for Miles by the Who. Another great song by them, I believe from The cover art is horrible though. Roger Daltrey looks horrible in that. He looks like a fucking retard. Which he isn't a retard, but he looks like that on the cover art. And it is from the Sellout record, so yeah, that is pretty interesting to see. You know, great track. Really do love the so there we are. 261 is Wild Thing by the Trucks. Number 260 is Mississippi by Bob Dylan. Number 259 is Heart of Glass by Blondie. I believe her most popular song, because this is the song I've heard about. Definitely a great track, you know. In a Heart of Glass. You know, I of course can't remember the lyrics because I'm a dumbass. But you know, it is a memorable tune. I do love the song, and you know, it does prove that there is great pop music out there. You know, Blondie, Bee Gees, Michael Jackson, of course. I'm not gonna say Madonna because she's a piece of fucking donkery wanky shit. Prince, you know, Prince is great. George Michael's. I do hope, you know, Michael Jackson is gonna be on this list, of course. Yeah, he actually was with Beat It, so there we are. He's just not a lot on this list because he doesn't have a lot of songs, but there we are. A lot of, you know, fame struggle and a lot of other things that he had struggle with. Y'all know what, you know, y'all know what. 258 is Highway to Hell by AC/DC, the classic hard rock song Highway to Hell. I really do love the song, really do love the album. Yeah, definitely, you know, a highlight in their discography, right there with Back in Black, which is gonna be on the list. I mean, come on now. I believe it is really high. I've seen Alex do this, you know. That's what's me got inspired, you know, this entire channel, just copying him. Being a shitty copy channel, but you know, still, I believe it was really high on that list. How I can remember that shit, yeah, that is beyond me. He was just that of him. He was just that memorable of a YouTuber to really remember him. So I do really hope that he comes back one day and I can retire from this work, or well, retire. But you know, probably everyone that is subscribed to me is gonna watch him. So there we are. If he is ever gonna return. Wow, but that is really off track. So we're gonna continue until this video, you know, goes on forever. Paranoid Android by Radio 257, one of the greatest rock songs of all time. Easily the best Radiohead song, is really low on the list. So I'm gonna compare every song that comes after this with Paranoid Android. 256 is All the Young Dudes by Mop the Hoodle. 255 is Mac the Night by Bobby Darin. 254 is Money Honey by the Drifters. 253 is Paranoid by Black Sabbath, and another, you know, metal song on the list. You know, I do love, you know, the groundbreaking song that is this track, and I actually, you know, gonna compare this song to every other song with, you know, the upcoming title, because I do think, you know, they are on equal ground, Paranoid Android and Paranoid. So yeah, really funny coincidence right there. So I'm gonna compare every song with Paranoid from now. You know, it is a masterpiece, and my fucking throat is dry, man. Oh my god, and I gotta do 50 more of these. Fucking hell. 252 is Chain of Fools by Aretha Franklin. Oh fuck. 251 is Rapper's Delight by Sugar Hill Gang. 250 is Hot Fun in the Summertime by Sly and the Family Stone. The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down by the band. 249. 248 is Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher and Higher by Jackie Wilson. Number 247 is Give Me Some Lovin' by the Spencer Davis Group, the most original title ever. Reminds me of a really shitty, overrated band, which was on an underrated rock list on Watchmojo. Yeah, that is Watchmojo for you. Fucking hell. 246 is Love Shack by the B-52s. I've heard of it, but yeah, don't really have to hear it, you know. 245 is Rocket Man by Elton John, you know. I can just recognize all these songs because they're so memorable. You know, John Lennon, Elton John is really a memorable artist. So there we are. John Lennon as well, which is gonna be probably on the top with Imagine or something like that. Really predictable stuff. Stand by Sly and the Family Stone. Well, it is predictable for a reason. 243, The Wanderer by Dion. 242 is Son of a Preacher by Man. Son of a Preacher Man by Dusty Springfield. Fucking hell. Oh wow, and the cover art is a fucking transgender. That is great. I love it. 241 is I Fall to Pieces by Patsy Cline. 240 is... Oh, I got a load more shit. Fuck. 40 more songs in 10 minutes. Yeah, it is doable, right? It is doable. Number 240 is Planet Rock by Africa Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force. Fucking long ass title, but there we are. Long ass name. 239 is I Got a Woman by Ray Charles. Number 238 is Let Me Show. Every day with Disney Channel flow, something like that. Buddy Holly and the Crickets, yeah, that just gave you cancer, but yeah, you know, that's what I'm here for the cancer and shit. Well, not really, you know, but still. Yeah, I got a lot of the memes. On the Rolling Stone list, you know, because it's also crappy. Number 237 is I Feel a Whole Lot Better. A Whole Lot Better by the Birds. Number 236 is All I Wanna Do Is Reload the Gun, Hear the Cash Register. Yeah, Paper Planes by Mia. I mean, yeah, really funny song, I think. Really memorable as well. Yeah, it is so memorable the Omnibus Nose can sing it, so that is only proving how memorable it really is. And the cover art is her, I believe, with a really dumb hat and sunglasses on. So I do think, you know, that the cover art is retarded, but I do enjoy the song. And not to be racist here, you know, not to be racist or something like that. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but on the cover art she's white, and in the music video she is brown, you know, with the paper planes. Or maybe that was another girl, but if somebody is a fan of Mia, probably no one. But if somebody is a fan of her, then let me know. I'm a fan of this song, but I'm not a fan of her career. I do enjoy the song though. 235 is We Gotta Get Out of This Place by the Animals. Number 234 is Only the Lonely by Roy Orbison. Number 233 is Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye. Rest in peace to you, my man. Killed by his father. Number 232 is Just Like a Woman by Bob Dylan. Just Like a Woman. 231 is Moondance by Van Morrison. He looks like a meme right there. He actually looks like, you know, there's a meme going on, and that's probably why I can't, you know, make serious music, because all I think about is memes and stuff. Memes is the meme life right here. Yeah, you gotta love that. Send me some funny memes, man. Somewhere on Google fucking Plus or something like that. Because memes are the best. I just sent, yeah, I actually just sent it, well, the other day, really late, 38 memes to one of my friends, which wasn't who didn't expect that, so that was really funny. Yeah, but back to, you know, the subject. We have 30 more songs to go in 6 minutes, so there we go. So let's keep it on track, shall we? Number 230 is Managed Boy by Muddy Waters. Number 229 is Good Times by Chick. Number 228 is Sure to Stay or Sure to Go by The Clash. Yeah, really, you know, it is one of their better songs, but still, you know, The Clash, shitty band. Number 227 is Fire and Rain by James Taylor. 226 is Hoochie Man by Muddy Waters. 226, really horrible name. Probably a really good song, but you know, the song, the name is just horrible. Number 225 is Dance to the Music by Sly and the Family Stone. Number 224 is Oh Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. Number 223 is Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed. Number 222 is Walk Away Renee by The Left Bank. 221 is Spoonful by Howling Wolf. Number 220 is Boom Boom by John Lee Hooker. Number 219 is Jolene by Dolly Parton. Oh yeah, that is a country artist. I'm really not a fan of Dolly Parton. I believe she has a song like D-Y-V-O-R-S-E-E, divorce. A song like that, you know, where she spells out divorce with all caps, you know. Making clickbaity fucking titles before it was even a thing. Yeah, Dolly Parton, fucking legend right there. Making clickbaity fucking titles before it even existed. Amazing. 218, Do You Believe in Magic by The Loving Spoonful. Number 217 is You're Cheating Hard by Hank Williams. Number 216 is Rocking in the Free World by Neil Young. Oh motherfucker. 215 is 1999 by Prince. Yeah, Prince, of course, a classic artist. You gotta love him. 1999 is, of course, the title track of his really fucking long album. When I initially reviewed this, I didn't thought it was gonna be this long, but it really was. So, but I did enjoy it. You know, the song is great. The album is a bit less great in my opinion, but still, you know, it is a really memorable tune and a Prince classic. Gotta love it. Number 215 is 14 is Caroline No by the Beach Boys. 213 is 96 Tears, Question Mark and the Mysterians. Never heard of the band, but there we are. Got up some new stuff, right? Got up some new stuff. Number 212 is In My Room by the Beach Boys. Number 211 is Gloria by Them. Damn. No, not that, but Them. Number 210 is Bye Bye Lol by the Everly Brothers. Number 209 is Reach Out, I'll Be There by the Four Tops. Number 208 is Lean On Me by Bill Withers. Not a witch, but Withers. Number 207 is Try a Little Tenderness. I'm not sure what that means, by Otis Redding. Number 206 is Positively 4th Street by Bob Dylan. Number 205 is Come Together. No. No, just joking, guys. It is a great track. Really love the bass in this. The great greedy bass on this song. And I actually have 4 minutes left, so I can talk a bit about these last songs a bit, but still. It is a great track. I really do love it. I really love the really heavy bass on this. It really is great, especially for a song in 1969. So that only proves how memorable the songs really were around that time span. Around that time, I mean. I do have a short time span. I actually do prefer longer songs. So I'm not sure what that adds up to, but still. But what I'm saying is, if you can make a great long song, I have the time spent to listen to it. But if it is boring as fuck avant-garde music, something like that, and it is like a half hour long, I'm not gonna listen to it, if you understand that. Yeah, but great song overall, and probably from one of my favorite Beatles record, Abbey Road. It is a great record, but you already know it. 204 is Bizarre Love Triangle by New Order. The band that formed after Joy Division, I believe. So there we are. Must be good, right? Yeah, it's pretty good music. I've reviewed the second Joy Division album. So if you want me to do the how the fuck is the album called again? Something with Divine, I believe. No. Unknown Pleasures is the debut record with really weird album art, but if you want me to do that album, I can do it. I believe the first one was requested by Music Fan, maybe? Something like that, but if you want me to do the debut as well, I can do that. I've heard it's great, and I can do New Order records as well if you want, so let me know in the comments down below. Or somebody else, if somebody else wants me to do it. Number 203 is Loser by Beck. Definitely, it is a really ironic song. One of his greatest songs is called Loser, so it's really funny, being a loser and actually reaching something. So that is quite an ironic song for him. Yeah, of course, Beck, you know, is a really revolutionary modern icon. You know, and actually, Kanye West tried to snub him at the Emmys as well, as he did with Taylor Swift. Yeah, he did that when Beck won, and he actually came on stage, but he pussied out halfway through because he's fucking Kanye, fucking the wanking West, fucking. And Beck actually, you know, tried to convince him from, you know, come back on stage, you fucking put it. Well, he didn't put it like that, but he said, you know, come back, you wanted to get on stage. And well, on the end, he had a really cringy, you know, handshake and goodbye wave. It was really fucking cringy, but it was hilarious as fuck. Not as funny as the Taylor Swift snub, but still, it came close. What I'm trying to say with this is that Kanye West is the biggest loser here. He is the loser here. That's what I'm trying to say. I believe, you know, he's asking for money now because he's dead broke and he's fucking brain dead. So there we are. Number 202 is Flashlight. Yeah, by the way, I'm not a Kanye West fan if you couldn't tell that. Number 202 is Flashlight by Parliament. And number no, not. Well, yeah, the last one. And number 201 is Hey Joe by the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Yeah, I do love this song. It is from the Are You Experience record. Yeah, and I have 1 more minute left, so I can talk about this a bit. Yeah, you know, it is a great song. It is definitely, you know, a highlight of the record, although the entire record is arguably a highlight. A really great record, you know, especially when you listen to it on CD or vinyl. It really is, you know, the ultimate experience. It is with every record, you know, but really with late 60s, early 70s record, it really is great, you know, the first Zeppelin records, the Jimi Hendrix records, the early Who records, you know, it's great. Early Deep Purple. It really is great to listen to, you know. You gotta love it, but I haven't time anymore, so I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna continue with this next week, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next video. Yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. I'm gonna stop now because I haven't time anymore, and take care.